The internet has forever changed the traditional role of the salesperson. In a highly competitive environment where companies are desperate to grow revenue, it is the salesperson who can provide an advantage by serving their customers as a trusted advisor. That is the new role of the sales professional.
The most successful salespeople are seen by their clients as partners, trusted advisors. Their value lies in their ability to solve problems. In sales, we're seeing a shift from art to science. Attempts to integrate scientific methods in sales actually started in the 1890s. It wasn't taken seriously because sales had always been seen as an art built on the power of persuasion. It would take another 100 years before science and sales shared the same space.
The salesperson of the future has got to have many more facets than salespeople of the past.
You're going to have to specialize to move on. What a surgeon does is very different than what an oncologist does. And the expertise, the skill, the knowledge base they're working from are very different. Sales is the same thing. World-class benchmark research actually identified 13 different kinds of sales.
As you look at each one of the core components of what makes a company effective at selling requires its own specialization.
Sales experts argue that the best way to grow top-level players is to plant the seeds in a fertile environment.
Here's an interesting statistic. We produce something like 140 marketing graduates for every one we produce in sales. You'd think there would be 140 marketing jobs waiting for everyone in sales, but no, if anything, it's pretty well the other way around.
It's quite common for our graduates to get major accounts within 3 months of being hired by a partner company.
They're getting promoted, they're expanding their roles, they're becoming leaders.
Many schools have 20, 30, 40, 50 different companies sponsoring them, and the total amount they receive in the sponsorship can be anything from $250,000 to a couple $1 million.
Today, companies are really recognizing the value of our program. Our business partners really have an impact on what happens in the classroom. Students are exposed to what tools, methodologies, organizations that our business partners are using. Many of them have the opportunity to work in an internship opportunity, and when they start in an organization, they add value.
You can make a lot of money in sales. People don't understand that this isn't just the old days of used cars or door-to-door vacuum cleaner sales.
Many of them will come back and say, wow, I had no idea that I would get this kind of an opportunity.
We even find individuals being recruited at the end of their junior year, a year before they're going to graduate. And you won't find that in almost any other area in school except possibly sports.
A lot of them can advance faster in their careers. And every year, American industry wants to hire 2 or 3 million new salespeople. You look at the 4,000 colleges across the country, only a small percentage, only 35 of them, teach selling as a degree.